Hi, my name is Sasha and I love books. So, I'm still on this journey of looking at my year in books from previous years. I have now hit 2020. In that year, I read 100 books. That equal to around 7,646 pages. The shortest book that I read that year was Animals at Play at 2 pages. I was helping somebody clean out their attic, and the house that they brought, the previous owner just like left everything. So I just found all the books and I was just like reading through them. But anyway, with the longest book that I read that year at 454 pages was The Hate You Give. I actually have not watched the movie, but I did enjoy the book, even though it was kind of difficult to get through some parts just because some of it was triggering, stuff like that. In 2020, my average book length was around 76 pages. The book that I read that was the most shelved was The Diary of a Young Girl, which is Anne Frank's diary. My goodness, this was such a. I'm trying to even think of the right words for this book. So it was one that I was probably supposed to read in like middle school or high school, and I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't. I know it sounds weird, but I would have not appreciated this book like I did when I read it as an adult. I know that for a fact. I know I wouldn't have appreciated this book. Younger me would have not appreciated this book. Grown me deeply appreciated this book. With like full context to around what this young girl was going through, and like it is one that I would say everybody genuinely should read with context. And the least shelved book that I finished in 2020 was The Funniest Halloween Joke Book for Kids. It was actually really good. I love corny jokes, so a lot of jokes are gonna be a hit with me as long as they're not like derogatory or anything like that. So in 2020, my average rating was a 3.3 star. So again, very hard to get in that 4 or 5 category. Now, I don't know what's going on with Goodreads, but a lot of books that I read in the past, they're just not showing up. Like I remember them being there, but I couldn't tell you what my highest rated book was because it's not telling me what it is. My first book that I reviewed was 100+ Halloween jokes. Enjoyed it. It was funny. It's a lot of kids jokes. The last thing that I reviewed was this Audible original called A Murder of Manatees. So I have a weird relationship with this because I listen to this story like once a year, and I don't know, it's so stupid, yet it is still funny. But like the part that I really like, and I don't know how this is the part that keeps bringing me back to it, but it's the part where the Colonel KFC has a planet that you can hunt dinosaurs, and that's how you get your bucket. You just hunt the dinosaurs. You kill dinosaurs and they process it for you, and then you got just this giant bucket of chicken because chickens are dinosaurs are chickens. I don't know why that's the part that keeps bringing me back, but it's so fucking funny. I just because it's like it's a planet, and it's just like you gotta hunt it. It is like at that rate, why am I leaving Earth to go to another planet to hunt something that's more dangerous than hunting here? Like I could just go in the forest and find a deer. Like it's so stupid. But anyway, the thing that gets me is like it makes fun of like quote unquote wokeness. It's just it does. But the thing that is very offensive is that they do have like a white person doing an Asian voice in that part. I'm just like, why are you doing that? I don't like that. But yeah, that was my 2020 in books. Thank y'all for listening. I got one more 2019, then I'll be done with this.